Last week I made a video talking about why I believe Tfue's body transformation was complete bullshit. For starters, the comparison pictures are misleading because the picture on the left is not from 6 months ago. And yeah, you can say he used it for dramatic effect, but at the same time it's extremely shady to do when your audience consists of 5.5 to 6 million impressionable young kids who play Fortnite and have never stepped foot in a gym. Number 2, he didn't actually gain 15 pounds of lean muscle in 6 months. According to Tfue, he gained 30.
If I was on steroids, I would have gained a lot more than just 30 pounds in 6 months.
But guess what, guys? If Tfue actually took steroids, he would have gained 50 to 60 pounds of lean muscle in 6 months.
Gained like 50 or 60 pounds of muscle.
Which tells me how uneducated he is when it comes to anything related to fitness or building muscle. In this video titled, "Am I using steroids?" ? He displays some serious FNE, or fake natty energy. It kind of reminds me of Uzoma Obalor from back in the day. I mean, the resemblance is uncanny. I have a question for you. Why are you rubbing your hands so goddamn much you're like plotting some shit? You look like a fucking fly. You know, you ever see those things on the wall? They're like,
Against $1 that he is...
Let's take a look at some of these clips that give off some serious fake natty energy.
Listen, chat, it's really just the lighting, okay?
When we look at his workout footage later, you'll know, chat, that it's not just lighting.
He is a friggin' athlete. He has gifted genetics. They might not be as good as some of the bodybuilders that you know of. He might not be Chris Bumstead, but he has good genetics. He's athletic. Watch him jumping backflip. What the heck is that even called? He jumps forward and does a backflip off of a 60-foot bridge. Anyone that can do that is an athlete. You're automatically athletic. And when you're athletic, you're more likely to gain muscle.
I don't understand this stupid claim at all. How does jumping off of a cliff determine how much muscle you can build? Oh shit, I must have missed that one in my textbook. Cliff jumpers and people who jump off of high places into water are automatically athletic, and that means they build more muscle. You don't need to be that athletic to jump off of a high place into some water. The man just sends it. I'm not saying that he's not athletic, because I don't know him, but to state that cliff jumping and muscle building correlate makes me lose brain cells.
Like, if you see me next to Gronk, bro, like, you'll be like, I look like a f***ing baby, dude. Look at me next to this motherfucker, bro, I look like a baby. I'm trying to get the focus, bro. He makes me look like a child.
This is such a dumb and inflated comparison to make, and it's very apparent that he's talking to impressionable kids that will not question if he's lying to them or not. Look, guys, this guy makes me look small. It's Gronkowski. He's 270 pounds of pure muscle, 6'6", professional football player.
He said, he's impressed. He's impressed so much that he thinks I'm doing steroids. I wish he would get more in depth onto like why he thinks that. He said, he's big. There's no way. Like
transformation that most people would experience.
Why does he like get into detail?
Greg Doucette makes about 9 videos a day, and I don't think he's too concerned about quality over quantity, so it's probably hard for him to do that. But don't worry, I already did. Qualities that I'm talking about are capped delts, bulging separated traps, vascularity everywhere, and a defined six-pack in a 6-month time period.
Like, I feel like the sketchy part is for people is like they don't want to believe that I got this big naturally because like the quarantine was going on and nobody had like a gym. Meanwhile, I have like a legit full private like gym that I spent like $100,000 on.
I feel like I'm talking to a straight up brick wall, man. The price of your gym has no correlation to the amount of muscle that you build. Weight is weight. Mass times gravity. Have you seen people in prison? They spend their lives in quarantine, and they work out on a wooden bench and a rusty pull-up bar.
If I was on steroids, I would have gained a lot more than just 30 pounds in 6 months. I would have gained like 50 or 60 pounds of muscle.
If I was on steroids, chat, I wouldn't have gained 30 pounds of lean muscle mass in 6 months. I would have gained 50 to 60. What are you, blasting bull semen into your eyelids? Do you know how the human body works? Do you know how to lift weights?
I eat healthy. I try to. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do. I think the one thing that helped me put on muscle the most was gainers. Low-key, like, kind of like cheating, you know?
Yeah, I eat healthy sometimes. I try to, at least. I attribute all of my muscle growth to weight-gaining supplements. It's kind of like cheating.
I don't care who you are, bro. If you there's no way you're eating like 5,000 calories a day worth of food. That's just so much food. I just feel like shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, they do. I did it. A lot of people do it to build muscle and get stronger naturally. That's how this works. So since Tfue misled people about his transformation picture, let's look at other pictures on his Instagram for some context. This picture is from November, and there is no muscle mass on his frame. This picture right here is from February. He has some muscle, but very minimal body fat. In March, he gets bigger, and he still has not a lot of body fat at all. He literally went from looking like a toddler to a goddamn lumberjack. His strength went through the roof, and he added 0 body fat during his transformation. So Tfue tweeted a clip of my video in which he showcases that he can bench 225 for 5 reps. I don't know who taught this man how to lift weights, but he needs his money back. This man actually invented a new exercise called the lumbar lift. You gotta move your butt 9 inches off the bench and use every muscle fiber in your body to prove someone wrong on the internet. The reason I'm so hung up on all of this is because you have people around the world who put in the work day in, day out in the gym and look in the mirror and wonder why their progress is so slow. And then they look at social media and see Tfue squatting 315 for 6, not even breaking parallel in 6 months of lifting. Let's read some comments on Tfue's tweet. Let me preface by saying that he has an army of 12 to 14-year-olds who have Cheeto dust on their scuffed gaming controllers and chug G Fuel in between Fortnite matches. They bought RGB modded out gaming computers with their mom's credit cards. So take everything that they say with a grain of salt because they hug on to Tfue's scrotum as if it's the holy grail. The most upvoted comment on Tfue's tweet, from Heel Mike. Maybe this dude would be as saucy as Big T if he hit the gym instead of researching hours on another dude's body. I have about 3 words for this guy. Who are you?
Hey, Philion pulled up, fuck your bitch.
LOL. It is hilarious that people are saying it's not natural. If you have decent athletic genes, it is easy to get this fit 2 to 3 gym visits a week, a smartish diet, and any kind of plan at all. People like the guy in this video do not go to the gym.
They wanna run up, put them all up in the ditch, push boys no go, better back up quick.
Alright, this one's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm way prettier than Summer Rae. Oh shit, guys, we got ourselves a blue check mark up in here. Oh man, it's King Richard. When you accomplish shit that the average person can only dream of, they gotta find an excuse. Hard work, dedication, and anything is possible. King Richard, are you an NPC? What is this bland, automated, generic response? Hard work, dedication, and anything is possible. Get the fuck out of here with your blue check mark. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my podcast. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram if you want. Let's let Tfue close this one out.
Just suck my Johnson.
Hey, Philion pulled up, fuck your bitch. Anybody wanna run up, put them all up in the ditch, push boys no go, better back up quick. You punk, don't fly, bitch, you ain't shit.